everyone, welcome back to the Midnight Maker. So today I am working on making some freezer meals for my family. I am starting off making some waffles. As you can see, I have no counter space. So I am just using, so here's some of my waffles I've made so far. So I am just using Bisquick waffle and pancake mix. And I'm going to be adding in a few extra ingredients. I'm going to add in some of this organic superfood blend with broccoli, blueberries, plant-based proteins just to add some extra nutrients. Then I'm going to be adding in some chocolate chips for some flavor, as well as vanilla and some cinnamon. So I'm using the normal Bisquick mix and adding this in extra. So I'm going to be storing my waffles in the freezer in these freezer storage gallon bags. So I'm just splitting them up into 4 pieces because that's how my waffle maker is. And I'm just putting them in the freezer bags to put in the freezer. Then they will be easy to just pull out and either maybe put in the oven or in the microwave, however you want to do it, to warm them up for breakfast or dinner, whatever you want. So I ran out of Bisquick, so this is all the waffles that I made for now, but I filled up 2 of these gallon storage freezer bags. So I'm just going to go ahead and put them in the freezer and we will have them ready for when we want them. So next I'm going to be making some small little convenient cheese pizzas. I'm using the Kroger crispy thin crust, some shredded mozzarella cheese, pizza sauce, some Italian seasoning. Then I'm going to see if I can sneak in some of this superfood blend again. Okay, so I'm just going to start assembling my pizzas, and I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil on the crust first. This isn't necessary, it's just something I want to do for flavor. I do want to mention that I will probably not use these Kroger crusts again because nobody liked these pizzas and I think it was the crust. But just use whatever crust that you have that's handy, or if you can make your own crust, that's something I would like to do in the future. So I'm just adding in a little bit of olive oil and spreading around on the crust before I add the sauce. So now I'm just going to see if I can sneak in just a little bit of this superfood blend on the pizzas, just a little bit, just to add a little bit extra, because my kids aren't going to be eating any vegetables or meat toppings on here, just to make it a little bit healthier. Okay, so now I'm just adding in the pizza sauce. I'm just putting a spoonful in the middle and I'm just going to spread it around with a spoon to cover the crust. Next, I am adding the most important part, which is the cheese. So I'm just covering each pizza with mozzarella shredded cheese. Just put as much as you like. This is the only topping that they will have, so I want to put a good amount on there. Okay, so now I'm just adding some Italian seasoning on top. I don't have any pizza seasoning, but this should be close enough. So all of my pizzas are now ready. I can start putting them in the freezer bags here in a minute. So now all the pizzas are ready, so I'm going to start putting them in individual freezer bags. I'm putting them in individual bags because I don't have enough room or time to freeze them individually. But if you wanted to possibly stack them in a bag together, I would suggest trying to put them on some sort of tray or plate and freeze the pizzas individually for about 30 minutes or so until they're frozen, and then maybe put them all in one big bag together. I just don't have enough room in my freezer to do that right now. That way you don't have to use as many bags as I'm using. You can also try to separate them with parchment paper in the freezer, but you still might want to try to at least freeze them for a little bit first because the sauce might get all over the paper. Okay, so the pizzas are all ready to go in the freezer now. And I'm just going to stack them neatly so that they freeze and dry properly and flat the way that I want them. You just stack right on here. Okay, so here are all my frozen waffles. 2 bags of frozen waffles. And these are my little pizzas. Now they are frozen. This is the next day, so they were in there overnight. Now they're all frozen individually. If I had more space in my freezer, I would have tried to put them on a tray and freeze them first and then put them in a big bag together so I don't waste so many bags. But none of my trays would fit in my freezer. There really wasn't room for all that, so I just bagged them individually. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Check out all my links below, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. Take care.